Speaking of motorsport, not really, but let's go into it. We had obviously Formula One that was in Melbourne, as Americans pronounce, last weekend. Interesting race with, I think, the most red flags in a Formula One race ever. And basically McLaren getting in the points, Oscar Piastri getting in the points. So interesting race, even though it's a horrible circuit. However, that does lead me into the fact that we got some research that we've run on driven.co this week about the best Formula One circuits. Now, this is a little bit arbitrary, a little bit spurious research here because this company has sent us the research about the best Formula One circuits on Instagram tagging.
Oh, that's a scientific method. So.
Very much so. Thank you.
So that's probably not the hardcore F1 crowd.
No.
Maybe not, but let's see. Let's run through the list as well. I got the top 6 here. So credibility, starts off with number 1, Suzuka. Fantastic track. 254,000 hashtags on Suzuka. It's the only track in the calendar with a figure 8 crossover. It's such an iconic, had so many historical moments at Suzuka.
It's like a really cool slot car set.
It is cool, yeah. It is also very much a fixture of the Gran Turismo game series too, which probably helps with popularity on Instagram.
You'd be absolutely right.
Definitely, yeah. The Senna era, I mean, just so many iconic things about Suzuka. It's fantastic. Number 2, Abu Dhabi. Kind of a weird one, isn't it? 127,000 hashtags versus 254 to Suzuka. So
not a weird one for Instagrammers, probably.
No, probably not.
No, it is a very iconic, visually beautiful track, certainly day and night as it goes
very
into
colourful,
night. Definitely, yeah. Number 3, a relative newcomer, the Circuit of Americas in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Maybe we're working off hashtagging people here. So to be number 3 here, from a Formula One circuit, probably not the ones that immediately come to mind. This is where the credibility falls over for number 4. Mugello. It's a MotoGP circuit, great, but it's only held one Formula One race there. That's a head scratcher, that one.
Yeah,
but anyway, certainly the fact that it actually outranks 5, Monza, Italy, classic track since, almost since the beginning of Formula One itself.
Because I think Monza has had more F1 races than any other circuit. Would that be right?
Sure.
Okay. That's definitely a fact that I know.
Definitely. And number 6, Circuit Paul Ricard. Again, another weird one in France.
That's colourful too.
It is colourful, lots of blue everywhere. So I thought I'd actually run through my own top Formula One circuits that give better credibility to the Instagram tagging. And I'll run through them quickly. Spa-Francorchamps. It's got to be number 1, surely. Number 2, Monaco. How could you not include Monaco because of the history as far as the track goes?
As far as the track goes, it's pretty
popularity.
But I mean,
the event of going to Monaco. Adelaide, I've swayed my personal opinion here. Clips of 500 track, the Adelaide Formula One circuit. I love it. Obviously, anyone born in this century probably has no idea what I'm talking about. Suzuka, I've got to put in there as well. And talking Formula One tracks, Nürburgring Nordschleife.
The obvious one.
Surely those are much better 5 versions of the Instagram tracks. I scoff at your Instagram tagging hashtags, especially with Mugello. But anyway, nonetheless, we shall move on, shall we?